Ah. Great timing. Would you mind talking with me for a moment? You might have already heard, but recently Wu has been gathering new talents. The main reason for this is that we have a new leader and need to ensure our stability. So, I think I'll need to step up. I have a debt to Lord Sun Quan, and I intend to repay it through hard work. I guess I haven't told you. Well, let me explain. When I first started serving the Sun family, I had hardly read anything in my life. Honestly, back then, there were too many things I didn't understand. I was loyal to Wu, but was only able to show it by rampaging across the battlefield. I lacked any kind of wisdom, and one day, I thoughtlessly pursued an enemy too far and ended up wounded. And the first person who scolded me afterward was Lord Sun Quan. He told me that meaningless injury and sacrifice don't amount to loyalty. That I should keep an eye on my surroundings and think about what must be done. I can still remember what he said word for word. He also recommended that I take up studying. That way, I would no longer be unlearned Hmong of Wu, and could instead serve as a distinguished officer who doesn't rely solely on might. I'm only here thanks to Lord Sun Quan, so I vowed to support him using everything I've learned. Or that's my hope. So far, I'm neither smart enough nor strong enough. My goal is still so far away, meaning I haven't a moment to lose. I'm sorry I spoke for so long. I appreciate you sharing your time. However, this has helped me restore my focus. Thank you. It's strange. When I see those eyes of yours, like a dawn sky, I can't help but share my deepest thoughts. I wonder, if I keep on studying, will I be able to figure out why that is?
I see you've been working hard. Thank you for coming. There's something I'd like to talk with you about. Sorry to worry you. I was thinking back on that battle in Lujiang. Up until then, I really thought I had been doing my best, but it was during that battle that I began truly pushing myself. I wanted to prove to you that you can rely on me. If you say so, I believe you. From now on, I'm going to make sure no one needs to worry about me. As the daughter of a military family, I have a duty to make it out of battle alive. For my life is not strictly just my own. Should I die, so many would grieve. My brother, our generals, the soldiers? I'll keep that in mind as I fight. By showing my own resolve, I believe I can inspire my comrades. My father and brother did the same as they fought through all those battles. I'm starting to feel, at last, that I'm a worthy member of our military family. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to shoulder the responsibility. Continuing to fight is something that requires immense courage. And besides, the real fight is still before us. So, what I really want to say is... would you remain by my side? I want you to share your courage with me. The courage that allows you to stay strong and keep fighting, no matter what. Thanks. I'm finally past the point of simply trying to catch up to you. As long as you're there, I can stand tall without hesitation. I can shine out there on the battlefield. So, keep an eye on me out there, okay? Don't look away, even for a second.
It's been some time since we lost Lord Sun Tzu. Looking back on those days, I barely ever had time to catch my breath. I lost the leader I entrusted with my dream. And I didn't even have time to fall into despair about his death. But the flames of hope still burn within my heart. That dream hasn't completely disappeared yet. It is, and one that I wouldn't have held in the past. I've developed nerves of steel. A final parting gift from Lord Sun Tzu, perhaps. At some point, this dream of mine shifted into one I share with you. With everyone. That being said, if we're to actually realize this dream, we must begin by seeing the facts as they are. And with that, let's move to our topic of discussion today. Wu remains unstable. The work of those serving the kingdom is to reinforce its foundation. But the mountain of threats surrounding it cannot be ignored. Our citizens already have their hands full. Why don't we focus on what's outside our borders? I knew you'd understand. Then let's speak in earnest. More than anyone else, it's Cao Cao we must be wary of. If we don't take proper precautions, this kingdom will eventually be devoured. One plan would be to divide the land in two with Cao Cao and fiercely protect our territory. However, whether we do so through negotiation or by force, the first thing we'll need is allies. Capable ones who are able to contend with Cao Cao. Ah, just as I thought. A friend with keen and discerning insight. How dependable. So, tell me about your experiences. I'd like to hear about the great warriors you have faced and befriended. This evening's Strategy Council meeting has only just begun.
Louis Meng, you have grown to be one of the pillars of Wu. You were even at the center of our earlier meeting with the officers.
Lord Sun Quan, I am undeserving of such words.
Accept them, for I know this to be true. I will continue to count on you.
Are you hiding back there? Please, come out and talk with me. Well, it's just as you heard. I think my wish to support Lord Sun Quan is now becoming a reality. But being praised by him directly, I could feel the unlearned Hmong in me being flabbergasted. Well, if you say so, then I'll try to be happier next time. But it doesn't mean I can just sit back. Our Lord still faces a veritable mountain of problems. I will continue to serve him with everything I have. But there may be times I come to you for help. I'm sure I can count on you. After all, you are a guardian of peace. Lord Zhou Yu told me. He seems to know a lot about you. By building knowledge and fostering connections wherever we go, we can get a glimpse into the hidden parts of history. That is another benefit of learning. And it's not a bad feeling to know the secret of my role model. Anyway, my efforts have led me here, and that gives me the confidence to continue striving forward. Of course, I needn't be told. I will never stop learning and never stop improving. I will keep going until I see those eyes like the dawn widen in surprise. So all I ask is that you continue watching me.
I have heard you all. Your dreams for the kingdom of Wu and your regrets at the loss of my father. Your thoughts on these matters have convinced me to mount this attack. In fact, they have made me believe that an attack is absolutely necessary.
But we haven't even established peace within our own borders yet. Obsessing over revenge while ignoring the unrest brewing in our own kingdom will bring nothing but needless bloodshed.
Of course, I do not intend to ignore our domestic affairs, which is why I will be leaving some of our most reliable officers here in Wu. Chengpu, Handong, and Huangai. Make good use of Tai Shi Tzu, Zhou Tai, and their men to guard the kingdom. It pains me not to bring you into battle against Huangzu, given that you served since my father's day.
Lord Sun Chen, do not trouble yourself over our feelings. As your loyal officers, fulfilling our duty to you is our only desire.
You've made this decision based on your trust in our abilities. That makes it much harder to reject your request.
Forgive me. I know I ask too much of all of you. Please take good care of everyone while we are away.
At last, our battle with Huangzu is nigh. As I am sure you are aware, he is responsible for Lord Sun Jian's death. You could say that he is the sworn enemy of the House of Sun. Not even the renowned Sun Tzu was able to slay him. You should be wary of the dangers this battle presents. My apologies for the needless reminder. There are rumors going around lately that he has managed to recruit a hero renowned in Jing. I believe his name was Gan Ning. This battle is, in essence, a fight to bring unity to the Sun clan. I do not want any of us to die needlessly. I will do everything in my power to prevent that, of course, but I want you to keep a close eye on everyone as well. Let's begin. Now then.
As you wish.
Yes.
I'm grateful.
Aye.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Don't let me down now. Huang killed my father and stood against my brother. But this time, we will make him pay for what he has done. I want all
The
our
enemy
forces
officer
to capture enemy
defeated.
bases on the way to the stronghold. Our foe is a fierce one. Remain ever vigilant.
Now I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Talk. You ready? Remember the plan. Going after Huang before our main force clashes with the enemy.
I am ready, Father. It is an honor to be entrusted with a task so important to Wu. I can't wait to show them what we're made of.
The enemy officer
Once!
has been defeated.
Take this.
They're cautiously pushing their
is
front
ours.
line forward. It seems the tactics of Wu have changed once more. Now, we will strike them where they are weak. Focus your attacks on the slower units first. Break them! Begin advancing! They changed their strategy to counter our formation.
The enemy officer
will certainly be
has been
difficult
defeated.
to defeat. They will surely have a plan to defend themselves too. We'll just have to be extra careful as we move forward.
Vote is what you said. Did you really think I would just let you take it?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
We're on even ground now. The enemy officer has been defeated. To make a move. Now.
There we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
Good. The boat is secure. Onward! We have to fight our way to the enemy's main force.
Now. Take this. Got this. Time to act.
Now, everyone attack at once.
Ambush. Here. Take this. It's gonna slow us down. You're going down.
Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer
Things don't look
has
too
been
good.
defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
So you've come.
Take this.
Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Show them your might.
Rough.
Prepare for battle. I see it. Prepare yourself, Huang Zu. The fangs of Wu are snapping at your throat. What the? Where did they come from?
No matter how you slice it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Rough.
These clever beasts reached me quickly. I need to buy myself some time.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
they're all yours.
Here's the resistance is futile. I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
Huang-Zu, you coward! I will slay here and now! Amazing! You are a
The enemy
swift and
officer
deadly warrior!
has been defeated.
Not so fast. The only one you're fighting here is me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pretty good.
This territory is
I
ours.
won't hold back now. Might end up killing me if I do. He's too powerful. Ling Tong, you must flee. Let's give it to them. There they are. Hunters, loose. I figured they would be expecting us. Let's deal with this quickly.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You'll pay for this. I swear it. I'll slay you where you stand.
So you're his son. If you want your revenge, come and get it. Being hated comes with the territory.
We're not about to let the Sun clan lay waste to Jing. Come on! Our target is Sun Dread!
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
The enemy officer
Reporting!
has been defeated.
Lord Ling Cao has fallen in battle! Huang-Zu has fled!
What? I've underestimated them. Even though I knew how fierce Huang-Zu could be. But if we turn back now, the enemy will attack soon. Must bring down their officers and finish this fight here and now!
Is that finally the end of it?
Got you! Then we must prepare for the next attack. Begin advancing!
The enemy officer
Now
has been
release!
defeated.
Take their legs out from under them!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! You have overcome great adversity! Now, strike while the iron is hot! Bring the fight to them! Commence the advance! So it's an ambush, is it? Such infuriating curse! Check that! Not bad!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, let's give it such great strength!
How graceful you were. I can't help but gaze at your feet.
Damn it all.
Take this!
I'm not yet strong enough to defeat this monster. Must flee. Flee to fight another day. Next time we meet,
The enemy officer
defeats you.
has been defeated.
Looks like I'm the subject of yet another troublesome grudge. But that's what war is all about. You'll understand soon enough. Well, let's give it another go, shall we? Come on, you scoundrels! Advance! All right, we pulled through. Continue our advance to their stronghold. Looking rough.
Begin the advance!
I shall return after
This
reviewing
territory
my strategy.
is ours.
A striking execution!
So, those soldiers we ran into earlier came from this ship. If we go back the way they came, we'll be able to attack the enemy at their camp.
A striking execution. My eyes find themselves fixated on you in battle.
This is a solid stratagem. I challenge you to battle.
All my might.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is a ferocious to my incredible might. No! I will break his head. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here! All right, we made it. Come on, you scoundrels. Let's raise some hell. Advance.
I never thought we'd cross blades. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Blood is boiling.
I suppose it is what it is. No regrets. We fight with all we've got.
How's that?
Bring him down.
Looking rough.
Impressive, as always. There's a lot I can learn from you.
Bring him down. I lost.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I don't think I ruffled quite enough feathers, but at least I slowed them down.
Look alive, you louts. We're getting out of here.
I had no idea Huang had such a mighty officer under his command. We must regroup and pursue Huang.
Reporting! Urgent news from headquarters! Shanyue uprisings are erupting across the land! Your presence is desperately needed, my lord!
It is just as I feared. It's a shame for us to lose this chance, but needs must. Return to base! It fills my heart with shame, but we have no choice. We're taking our troops home. Prepare for an immediate retreat!
Sir! Lord Sun Quan, please wait! We can't pull our troops out now! We're here to slay Huang Zu. We have not yet accomplished that. If you leave now, your father's death will have been in vain!
No. As the leader of the House of Sun, I cannot allow the rebellion of Shanyue to go on.
But I still haven't slain my father's killer. Lord Sun Quan, are you not also fighting to avenge your father's death?
Yes, I am. I despise Huang Zu. My hatred for him is just as strong as the rage you feel for the one who killed your father. And yet, Remember what we have come here to accomplish. What would my father, my brother, and Ling Cao really ask of us? Should we relentlessly pursue their killers in a fit of rage, only to return home to find the Kingdom of Wu overrun by the Shan-Yue?
That isn't...
How could I ever face my father or my brother if I allowed such a thing to happen? We will withdraw for now, Ling Tong. I know someone as clever as you can see the wisdom in that.
Father...
Our officers are limiting their ability to mobilize, but there are still uprisings all across the kingdom. They seem to be centered around Kuei-ji.
It seems that leaving the kingdom in your hands in anticipation of such a calamity was an excellent decision on my part. To stop this chaos from spreading any further, we must eliminate the Shan-Yue. I am counting on all of you.
I am at your command.
I'd like to agree with your judgment here. But are you sure this is the right decision, Lord Sun Quan? I guess, if there ever was a time to speak my mind, it's right now. Driving out the Shan-Yue won't bring an end to the fighting.
What do you mean, Huang Gai?
During the reign of Lord Sun Ce, I was tasked with negotiating with the Shan-Yue. I spoke with them directly, and we even drank together as friends. Lord Sun Quan, if you tried to get to know them better, you would understand. The Shan-Yue are just like the people of Wu at heart. They live just as we do. They love their families in the same way. And like us, they will pick up weapons to protect their homeland. And right now, you're trying to suppress them by force and threatening to take away all that they love. I don't think you will ever be able to bring a true end to the Shan-Yue uprisings with that approach.
Some of what you say does ring true, but whatever the circumstances, they have come to attack Wu and are therefore not worthy of mercy. They are a threat to our kingdom.
Tell us, Lord Huang Gai, what exactly would you have us do? Are we to hand over all of the territory conquered by our previous leaders? I don't think any of us would find that even remotely acceptable.
I will take some time to consider our approach to dealing with the Shan-Yue. But whatever we ultimately do, we cannot ignore those who have become victims of this conflict through no fault of their own. If only for their sake, we should prepare to establish our presence on the battlefield.